Hi. How's it going? Friends and enemies, distinguished guests, people here in possession of souls. The speedrun timer is in the corner, and you know what that means. It's time for Chimken to try and beat his personal time of 53:03. Can he do it in peak? Can he do it in peak? I didn't think I would get the time I got yesterday in peak. So it's not impossible. It's not impossible. Chim, I can't believe you blanked me when I told you that I visited your hometown. I did do that, yes. I did not respond to that DM because that's not my hometown and I couldn't think of anything funny to say in the moment. I do not live in Slough. It is well known that I live in Scunthorpe. I don't live in Scunthorpe either. I'm lying to you. I live on the moon. Probably the moon? No. I live in Peak. I live on an island where there's like a giant scoutmaster that throws you off hills every once in a while. It's a very strange place to be, but we're back with Peak, everybody. Everybody cheer. Hooray. Hooray. Evil Sealer, congratulations on the first. Happily Ever Kara, thank you very much for the contribution. Chat, if you go to your channel point menu, which is approximately here on desktop, there's currently a community challenge running in there. Every 30 days, any channel points you enter into that community challenge will be refunded to you. It is all about teaching you a life skill. It is all about teaching you how to save. It is all about giving you the power to afford my more expensive channel point redeem. Very exciting. Yes, it's very exciting. Spoopy, congratulations on the unofficial first. Yeah, press the other button because I'm a... Yeah, it was clearly already claimed and you tried to claim it anyway. Also, Kara tried to claim it falsely as well. Terrible, terrible people. TLB, thank you very much for the contribution and hitting me with your guitar. At least you didn't get timed out time. That's that time. It's personal growth. Evil Seedlet, thank you very much for the contribution. DollyWhiskers with the quiet hello. Hi. Kara hit me with their snow shovel. That's a bit graphic. Slough, Scunthorpe, I'm pretty sure you're just making those names up. No, those are actual places in the UK. Can you believe that? There's also, like, Cockinmouth. Let's all go get a pint in Cockinmouth. Cockinmouth? Is it Cockinmouth or Cockinmouth? Okay, 1 second. Let's go over it. Join me in the corner, chat. Let's give me. I just need to reset some buttons. Let's look at ridiculous names in the UK. Let's look. Can I not dox myself, though? That would be fabulous. Ridiculous names in the UK. Most unfortunate names. Britain's rudest and funniest place names. Okay. Frogbelly visible. Frogbelly visible, 100%. I used to live in Balls Cross. Okay. Can I just get a list? We've got Bell End. Bitchfield. Butthole Lane, Cockermouth, Boxy Blue. Would you like to join me for a delicious meal in Cockermouth this Tuesday on the RightBigChimken Twitch channel? I have an image with a ton of the names. Let me see if I can find it. We could all go live in Cox together. Let's all go live in Cox together, chat. Fanny Hands Lane, Fanny Barks. I have it on good authority that Evil Seedlet lives in Fanny Hands Lane. Fingering Hoe, that's a good. It's always a party in Fingering Hoe. Great Cock Up, Licky End, Lower Swell. I drove through Cocking today, actually. You were just all over the place today, then I guess. Netherthong, when your underwear has been to hell. Netherthong, Nether Wallop, Penis Stone, always fun. The River Piddle and the Piddle Valley. The Piss River in the Piss Valley. Pratt's Bottom. Scratch Arse Where. I can't believe that they didn't know exactly what they were doing when they named these places. In what world is Scratch Arse Where? Sheepy Parva and Sheepy Magna. Shitterton. Slag Lane. Titty Ho. Twat. Wet Wang. Okay. Upper Thong. Yeah, that's it. Okay, we're all caught up. Spoopy's always ready to approach Cocking. It's a good old time. None of that can be classified as against terms of service or swearing. I was just naming geographical places. So if you don't like a potty mouth on stream, fucking hell, you're in the wrong place. Like, you really, if you're under the age of 18, please leave. I don't want to know you. But hi. How's it going? Have I had a good day? I have. I have had a good day. I did some work today and it was actually productive. I had this, there's, you know all of this content that you see online sometimes. I'm not sure if anybody unless you're a Twitch streamer will sit in these sorts of audiences. But I'm beginning to see increasing numbers of, like, I'm assuming content creators producing TikToks that are like, oh, this is what you do to succeed as a small Twitch streamer. Which is fine. I don't judge. Share the wealth. Put all of that knowledge out there. But I'm beginning to see any number of people that are going, okay, like, if you're only playing video games on Twitch, you're never going to make it as a content creator. You're never going to make it as a content creator because people aren't there just for the video games. They also want you to tell stories, right? And I've been thinking really hard about this. And the more I think about it, have you ever had one of those, I'm sure I've done things in my life. Like, I'm pretty sure, I'm 37. Like, it's been a slow couple of years in terms of Dolly's health and not being able to, like, do that much because of Dolly's health. But I did things up until that point. It was perfectly great. I've had a reasonably fulfilling life all put together. But as soon as I start trying to think of stories about myself that I can tell stream, my brain goes, "Whoa!" It's gone. It's literally gone. I can't think of anything. No? Is that something? Once upon a time it snowed. In the UK, which based off where we live is pretty rare. And it was one of the few times as a child that we had an actual snow day, right? And a friend of mine that lived nearby came round. We were like 13-year-old kids. It was very exciting. We made this giant snowball. And when I say giant, I mean like the size of a small car. By the time we finished like gathering it, we couldn't roll it anymore. It was that big. And we did it in a straight line. It was all fabulous. And then they went home and it was all great. And then in the middle of the night, we get this sort of like panicked message or like yelling from my mother. And somebody had driven up our road, got out of their car and pushed this giant snowball into the middle of the road. Had somebody hit that, they would have gone poof. They would have exploded. But, you know, and then we had to go out in the middle of the night and roll this giant snowball out of the way because somebody had put it in the road. What a bunch of bastards. What a bunch of bastards. And to be honest, I think the world has gone downhill ever since. I don't think I ever recovered from some random rolling my snowball into the road. I don't think I did. Right now, my brain focus is like 90% on I've had and survived clearly sepsis twice. Also, almost exactly 30 years apart as my story about myself, even though I've done way more. I'm trying to like, I've loved, I've lost, I've traveled to foreign climes. I've studied at university. I've read books. I've watched films. What did I do in the last week? What did I do in the last week, Boxy? I went to work. I have a full-time job in marketing, as everybody knows. And I came home and I Twitch streamed Peak. I'm beginning to think I'm losing my edge. I'm beginning to think Peak has blunted me somewhat. I don't think I'm as like responsive and snappy anymore. It's all about climbing hills and eating takeaway foods from suitcases. The first time it was even septic shock, which is like way worse. Yeah. I don't know enough about the problem to go, yes, that is the case, but I'm glad that you're here with us now. Like, it makes that whole thing we say at the end of my streams even more important. I'm really proud of you for being alive, especially considering everything I just said about, like, life in 2025. I can't even watch porn anymore. I can't even watch pornography. The UK's gone tits up. The government's been like, oh yeah, we're protecting the younglings. We're protecting the younglings. We're releasing this new technology, which makes it really hard for the younglings to get pornography. And then what do? Within 24 hours of this system being in place on like Pornhub and shit, they discover that they can use Death Stranding screenshots. They've bypassed the system entirely. That is what it's like to live in the UK right now. I can't wait for them to U-turn on this. I really can't. I really can't. That'll be what, like 6 or 7 different U-turns. Sepsis, infection has gotten into bloodstream and starts making organs go, oh no, time to stop working. Septic shock systems are actively shutting down. I mean, I'm in Texas, so I get it. It's a funny old time. It's a funny old time. And I'm going to put it out there, chat. I watch pornography. Have I watched pornography since they put in this stupid ruling? No. Because I don't want to give Pornhub my personal identification. I'm a 37-year-old man. I've not watched porn in over a week. I might emigrate so I can watch porn. I have no idea what you're talking about. Spoopy, is this news to you? Spoopy, is this news to you? Okay, so about a week ago, the UK government decided to enact this, what they're calling the Online Protection Bill. They decided to enact the Online Protection Bill, which basically means if you are 18 or above, to access not safe for work content on the internet, you have to provide some sort of official identification, or in a lot of cases, they scan your face with a camera using AI, and they sort of get the AI to confirm your age, right? So I went into Discord. Discord pops up a camera window and says, look directly into this spot. It allows me to get access to. On Blue Sky, as an example, I go in there and it's like, okay, take a photo of yourself. So I take a photo of myself. And those are the 2 services that have done it. Facebook has known me for long enough that I think it can confirm that I am 18 plus. I think I've been on Facebook for 18 years. So the fact that my account has existed longer than 18 years is kind of a giveaway that I'm probably over the age of 18. But places like Pornhub, I've yet to actually click the button. I have no idea what porn is. Yes, that'll work. You can watch all the porn that my country offers if I get to live in a country that isn't reinstating involuntary stays and asylums. I didn't know that. This has got very political all of a sudden. Basically, the UK government has decided that they need to protect kids from the internet almost 2 decades after that ship has sailed. Do you want to know what's funny? I wrote my dissertation over a decade ago about the safety of children and their use of the internet. I submitted questionnaires to all of these different schools. They all came back and they discussed what their habits were in terms of how they use the internet. I was very proud of it. It got very high marks. And the conclusion of my dissertation was that over a decade ago, the ship had already sailed. Like, if a child is put in front of the internet, chances are they're going to find something really bad. And I don't want porn site to scan my face. Are they going to make porn with my face? No, they're not going to make porn with your face. Hardcore porn is straight up illegal in my state. It's still pretty easy to get, but even with ID, it's technically illegal. Can you define hardcore porn in that sense? Like, are we talking what classifies as hardcore porn? I'll be honest, I have only ever really watched porn on the internet, and I know hardcore porn was like a term that was thrown about back in the 90s when porn on the internet was becoming a new thing. I don't know what genre of pornography is hardcore porn as opposed to softcore porn. Is it like if it could be in a rated R movie, it's probably not hardcore. Wait! Are you what? It's illegal? How long has it been illegal in your state? How long has it been illegal in your state? It is illegal? How long has it been illegal in your state? Is this like a Trump thing? Have they all gone, you're not allowed the baby removals, and you're definitely not allowed to watch pornography? Ugh. Sorry, this was meant to be a peak stream. We're now talking about pornography and abortions. Chimken comes onto the internet to really lighten up your day. In Texas, where I am, it's still legal, but you have to upload an ID to verify age. I consent. I don't know what I'm consenting to, but I like to say yes. I mean, Texas doesn't even have a good power grid, so you guys were a bit fucked from the start, right? Like, one of your top governors is the Zodiac Killer. I have 100% not uploaded any idea to any porn site. I mean, if you watch porn, I don't judge. I watch porn. I'm a 37-year-old man. I'm in a loving relationship. They know I watch porn. I have also watched all of this. I have also seen Because Fuck That Nonsense. It just seems crazy to me. And if anything, if anybody is questioning why I'm so upset about this, from a safety perspective, it does completely the opposite. Because I have studied this as a subject. So what this will end up with is a bunch of people, for whatever reason, will no longer have access to it. So rather than go to like what is effectively a reasonably safe space, so Pornhub, as much as it's Pornhub, right? It's got a fair amount of adult content on it. It's freaking Pornhub. It's a safe environment, right? They, like maybe 5 or 6 years ago, made it so you have to have like a vetted account to upload stuff to. So the content on there is not as problematic as it used to be, because not everybody can just chuck videos onto it. You have to go through a vetting process. But Pornhub was a reasonably safe space, as much as it was Pornhub, right? So if people no longer have access to Pornhub, which was the safe space, they will go to places that aren't safe to get the pornography, right? And that is the epitome of why this entire thing is bad. It's just insane. Also, VPNs. VPNs will make an absolute fortune, and VPNs piss me off. The only good thing a VPN is for is to be able to access Netflix from the USA or another country of your choice. That's all they're good for. It looks like the porn itself is not legal, but it's illegal to distribute it. So, like, there's no way to obtain it that is legal. Also, you have to do age verification, which makes the most legit porn sites block us. Oh. Anyway, pornography. Pornography, everybody. That's it. That's the full loop. If you have achieved anything big or small since the last time we spoke, I would love to hear about it. Our community celebrates achievements, big or small, but in the grander scheme of things, this is more that I want to tell you that I'm proud of you for something. Poor pornography, welcome in the Belsy. Hope you're having a good day. On one side of the spectrum, right, you've got people that struggle to get out of bed. On the other side of the spectrum, you've got people that run marathons. I don't care where you are on that curve. If you have done something cool that you want to share with the community so we can all gather around and pat you on the back, that is what I'm after. So if you've done anything good, that's cool. Age verification went into effect last year. I can't find what year they made the distribution illegal, but I think it's pre-Trump. My state is awful. My achievement is that I learned that porn is blocked in the UK now. It's not so much blocked as it is harder to access. And when you're in the mood to give yourself a treat, there is probably nothing worse, I imagine, than having to enter your personal credentials to get access to a site. My only other thing is, will that make everybody make an account on Pornhub, and will that allow you to bypass the security because you've effectively opened an account on Pornhub? But then, do I want an account on Pornhub? Am I that desperate to watch pornography? I don't. I did a bunch of arts yesterday. It's blocked in spirit, but not by the letter of the law. I also need to compliment myself. My achievement is I managed to Robin Hood an arrow. Wait, what? My achievement is I managed to Robin Hood an arrow. Positive is it's very cool. Negative is I'm down an arrow. You shot an arrow through another arrow? Is that what you mean? You did the thing? You shot an arrow through another arrow? Oh my fucking god, you're so... I don't need to be here. I don't need to beat my speedrun time now. That's the coolest thing I've heard all day. I didn't realize that happened in real life. It's kind of reminiscent of scam sites that make you create an account and input card details. That is, I mean, I don't have a button that is worthy of that sort of activity, so I'll just press this. Totally counts. I mean, bravo. I'm very proud of you for Robin Hooding that arrow. And I'm also very proud of Spoopy for realizing porn is blocked, and I'm also very proud of Evil Seedlet, who is absolutely fantastic. Let me just tell you, they are absolutely fantastic. I'm really proud of them for doing a bunch of arts. That nut went the same way as the arrow. Am I proud of myself for something? I didn't kill a man. I've not used this one in a while. I'm very proud of myself for not killing a man, because I don't want to give too much information. Basically, there's going to be a big bunch of movement at my work later this year. It was briefly possible that I was going to be able to work from home from like October to February. And then they were like, no, you're not allowed to do that. So what they've done is they've taken away my ability to work from home whilst all of these movements at my job are happening. But they've not given me a place to go. So everybody is absolutely ripping their teeth out and hair and beards and shit, because we're all trying to figure out where we're going during this period, because nobody knows and nobody wants to tell us. And it's not our job to figure it out. What's the statute of limitations on distribution of pornography? Because way back in high school, I had what was the equivalent of high-speed internet and may or may not have made good money downloading and spreading it. Downloading and spreading pornography? I mean, don't... Did anybody else hear what Boxy said? We're just gonna breathe past that. That implies you have killed before. Also, no comment, statute of limitations and all that. Not committing murder in that situation is very worthy of praise. That friggin' sucks, Chim, I'm sorry. Yeah, they were like, oh, you can work from home from October till Feb. And I was like, wow, that sounds absolutely great, because I really blossomed during COVID because I was allowed to work from home for an extended period of time. And then they were like, ha, psych. And everybody's getting really uppity about it, and they're all like, well, I don't want to be here because that means I have to stare at this wall, but I also don't want to be there because that means I have to stare at that wall. And it's a bunch of adults, and nobody, it's like a multi-million-pound company, and nobody just wants to go, we're going to get a porta cabin, and you're going to live in it. He will do it again, chat. Officer, metaphorically speaking. Allegedly. Yeah, let's not openly talk about crimes we did in chat. But just to balance out the book, Boxy, it's funny because now I'm remembering stories. Just to balance out the book, I have taken many a traffic cone whilst drunk. That counts, right? That counts as a crime. Allegedly, I've taken many a traffic cone whilst drunk. That's basically theft. I don't know. I don't know where they are now, but you know when you're young and you steal a traffic cone and then it's in your house for like a week, and then it's like, what the hell do I do with this traffic cone? And then you like return it to the street, and then it just disappears and you never see that traffic cone again. I did that many times. Who hasn't done some traffic cone redistribution? It's one of those things. I only ever did it while I was pissed. I don't drink anymore, so I've not taken a traffic cone recently. I was thinking about this on my drive today. What if I counted how many individual crimes I commit in a day? How many crimes do you commit in a day? Stop committing crimes. Don't comment. Why is this admission of guilt day? I would like to admit, chat. I would like to admit a crime that I have committed. It's falling in love with all of you. No, wait, it's the other way. I stole all your hearts. That's better. That's better. I'm raising up chat. Chat, I would like to admit a crime that I have committed. I've stolen all of your hearts. That's better. I prefer that way around. I can't say I know this specific alleged situation, but I didn't drink much until I was 27. Tomorrow is just an opportunity to beat your personal best. Boxy, I drank from a very early age. An earlier age than I should have been drinking until I quit with an alcohol problem. So don't be like me. If you don't need to drink. You don't need to drink. I quit, and look at me now. I'm just angry on the internet and breathing for your entertainment. It's a good time. It's a very good time. We are going to play some Peak. I'm sort of talking around it. Yeah, I think we're all caught up. I think I've told you actual stories about myself. That's crazy. I couldn't remember any, and then two just popped out of my brain like that. Is there anything else that's particularly interesting? I don't think so right now. I'll have a think. I'm going to start writing my memoirs. I think. Okay, chat, we're gonna hop into peak. The time to beat is 53:03. I have not looked at today's map. It refreshed approximately 3 hours ago. I have not tried it since. There has been a patch. I don't know what that means, because the last time there was a patch, which is currently hidden behind my... Okay, so I need to remember to do this, because part of the rules about speedrunning in this game, which means my previous speedruns are invalid for submission, you need to show the menu, right? You need to show the menu. So what I can do is do that. I can hop into play offline. Okay, and now you can see the game type I'm now playing up the top. So there's the game type, it's up here, and then we do this, and then we're ready to go. Yeah, so those previous runs that I've got are for my own benefit. They can't be submitted anywhere, because one of the rules on the forums is you have to have the patch that you're currently playing, and I'm currently playing on the latest patch. Which it would have been nice to achieve those, but it just means I now have to do better. But I also achieved them. It still puts me in like the top 5% of players. It's okay to get good at Scrub. I mean, can you finish this game in under an hour? I am considering how popular this game is, 6.7% of people have finished it. Under an hour. 6.7% of people have that achievement. And I don't think it's available on any of the other platforms, so I think that's an actual true representation. If anybody can tell me whether this game is available on Epic, I don't actually know. But it's pretty damn good. I'll take it. Like, you all might be wondering, why is Chim playing Peak so much? I'm really enjoying the speedrun thing. I bet I could. Yeah, you could. I don't think you could, Spoopy. Prove it. Put your money where your mouth is. Oh, hey, Jura, what's going on? My issue is I keep going for high difficulties while trying to hit sub an hour. My best is 102 on Ascent 4. That's really good. Addicted, I'm also guilty. I'm not addicted, I can quit anytime I want. Why do people keep telling me I'm addicted to things? I can quit anytime I want. I'll do it, and then you'll never get to see this content again. And then you'll just be sad. This is a very awkward start. Nope. Gonna die. I don't think it's the middle. Okay, I'm allowed a false start, chat. I'm allowed a false start. We'll try that again. I like getting the blue numbers in the speedrun timer. That's the thing that pleases me. I like the blue numbers in the speedrun timer, and it's especially fun when they're gold. If they're green, that's fine. But when they're gold, that's even better. Okay, can I get some better loot to start with? The rope throw wasn't too bad, but granola bars can granola my ass. Oh, that's worse. That is somehow worse. That is infinitely worse. Wow. Good. Okay. Careful what you wish for. I already have, you see, that I don't need to wish for anything else. Ooh, woo. And when I say have you, as a friend, don't make it weird. Oh boy, I sure do love granola. You know what? It's free real estate. Right up the wall. Yes, I am still rolling out the ropes. Don't judge me. Going up here. Please, sir? Here. I'll go right, I think. Concentration, chat. Concentration. Concentrate with me, chat. What's everybody doing? Are you doing something concentrate-y? Are you having a bully day? Please, stamina, come back. Thank you. Drawing? What you drawing? Me with lightning bolts coming out my ass? I'm not climbing anything anymore. Secrets? It is me with lightning bolts coming out my ass, chat. It is known. I guessed it. Watching porn? No, you're not. I'm probably more excited that I should be added... Sorry, what? I'm probably more excited that I should be that they added cannibalism, apparently. They've added cannibalism, so you can eat your dead friends. Oh, no. Oh, God, I am very... God damn it. Well, that didn't go very well. I'm assuming I haven't played it yet. I mean, I can't eat my own leg, so I'll let you know if I suddenly discover I can chew on my arm. Imagine if the cannibalism thing was a thing, right? And they gave you the power to chop off your own arm and eat it. I don't know how I continue to climb that, but we'll roll with it. I also saw a picture of a balloon. I don't know if that's just something that they were rolling out on the beta, but or the test servers, but there was a balloon that somebody attached to their butt, which allowed you to jump off a cliff and get, like, slow fall. Which, you know what, I'd use it. I'm not sure if it was modded or was like an actual thing that was coming in. The difficulty is people have already started modding this, so Like, all of the video content you see on it, half of it's like, oh, is that a new hat? Oh, wait, it's just a mod. Oh. But yeah, you attached a balloon with a string on it. You attach a balloon with a string on it, and it sits behind you, and then when you jump, you get like a slow fall effect, and then you attach a second one, and you get a levitation effect. I can see the fucking smoke, at least. I mean, I'm gonna make... I'm 95% sure I'm gonna make time. Come on, come on, come on. We're making time, chat. It still counts. Very nice. Oh god. It's very purple. We're gonna go middle left. Middle left, middle left. Why is it always purple? I don't have it, but my friend does. I ended up trying to make structures out of my skeletons. Curse calling the airport and having them revive me. Oh, hey, Weekends, what's going on? Weekends, we are trying to beat 53 minutes. Purple tropics, the most terrifying tropics, 100%. I do not have a good feeling. Well, good, how's it going? Good luck. I am... it's a bit terrifying so far. I'll let you know after I get... How fast did I do? I did the tropics in 20 minutes yesterday. If I can get through the tropics... I'm not saying it's a free ride to the end, but it's... Oh god, these bloody vines. I'm looking at that and I can't see it. Okay, that's not nearly as good as I thought it was. Shit! What does cooking everything do? Didn't know you could cook H2O. Cooking everything, if it's a consumable item, so anything that's water-based, anything that's fluid-based, that I get that it's not food. And with the rain at that point, what the fuck, game? I'm screwed. I'm gonna fall now. I'm gonna die. Yeah. Oh my god. No. God damn it. I'll push through. Shall I push through, or shall I just try and do the first section slightly faster? No. We're not so far into that. I've already wasted... I'm already halfway through my allotted time. Okay. Fine. 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 Chim, the medkit heals so much, you should have just used the bandages. Even cooking bandages and first aid kits gives you bonus stamina. Yeah, so... If it's consumable, it gives you extra stamina in varying degrees. You can't cook like climbing gear. Don't cook a rope; it will ruin it. But anyway, that's that. So we go in. Basically, after I got that set in my head. It's what allowed me to how I've achieved my better solo runs. Cook everything. Never leave disappointed. I started soloing more often. Like, I'd had a couple of rare solos at the very beginning, but I started soloing a lot more consistently when I started cooking everything. Like, literally fucking everything. Fastest start. I said in LP's Disco, I have a newfound respect for you peak players. It's so hard. It is hard. I was about to say, nah, you're wrong, it's easy. It is hard. I feel like I gel with the logic of it quite well. If that makes sense. You know when you find like a system in a video game and it just feels kind of nice and it makes your brain happy. I feel like some of the components, some of the climbing in there, some of the item usage and the RNG of the items as well. It just makes my brain really content. Which is why I've played it so much. I never thought I would have a speedrun timer, but here we are. I watched my one of the community members, Volcom Ryan, they speedrun Elden Ring when they stream. They've been ill recently. Freaking lollies. And watching them do that for such a long period of time, my brain was always like, I could never do that. I could never do a speedrun. Why would I ever consider doing a speedrun? That's absolutely insane. And here I am doing speedruns because Peak makes my brain happy. Come on, stop making me go to sleep. Climb! I now at least have the safety net of a piton. I didn't get a piton once the last time. Problem is, I'm now just running the exact same route I ran before. I have a really bad feeling I'm going slower too. Hop, hop, hop. What did we do? I went right, didn't I? I got to a point and was like, I'm going right. So I'll start heading right now rather than getting partway up straight and then hesitating. God, that's quite far. Okay, we're fine. I will say this is on what's the word? This is on standard difficulty too. There are people out there speedrunning this on the highest difficulty. I'm just sort of like, nope. I've got to Descent 3 in terms of the difficulties I've done. And I've not pursued it in a couple of days. Can I regen some stamina, please? You. Seedlet, you taking notes of the route that I'm taking? They can remember for later, and then you can be like, Josh, I found this really good route. No? That's your mistake. Okay, I'm not going to fluff this bit this time. I went the wrong way last time. Okay, we're up. We're up, we're up, we're up, we're up, we're up. Okay, good. Good, 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 good. Which way did we go here? Did we go left? I don't think so. Yeah, this edge reminds... I recall this edge. I think it was up here to the left. Yeah, this rings a silly little bell. Hello? Can I grab? Thank you. I can actually fall down the crack. Regen. Do I have any targets today? The last few yesterday I was amazed that I beat the time. I got the time that I did. So today's target is just to have semi-fun and see how impossible a sub 53 minute run is. Because there's all sorts of tactics people use online. You've seen me try to do that weird little bunny hop to travel faster. I haven't got to a point in terms of my speed yet where that's necessary, but sooner or later I'm going to get to a point where doing the bunny hop technique is going to be the only way I can get any sort of speed up. And part of me feels like it's very hard until you're in the moment. You look at somebody doing the bunny hop technique and you're like, I don't think that's actually doing what they say it does, but everybody does it, so you do know it speeds up in the moment when you're attempting it yourself. It just doesn't feel like it's doing what they say it does. Yeah, you're all cooked. I mean, I saved a minute. I was like, I'm not going to do anything, it's going to be terrible. And another rope. Nice. Okay, that's good. Can I read that quickly? I've read all the books. I got an achievement at least. I've now read all of the pieces of paper. I went left last time. Today I'm going right. Will that be the right decision? Who knows? But it's purple and I don't like it. Purple tropics. And kiss my ass. Rain, please. I do like these little islands that actually look like little villages. No, I want to go up the outside. Gonna fuck me with the rain then as well. Come on, get up there. Get up there. Do not use any extra stamina, just climb. Oh my god. Please. The fog cometh. Kind of going on blind faith that this was even here. Okay, that's fine. I can't repeat that. Like, that's unrepeatable because I used items to get up here. But I did it. Whether or not it's any good now they're on this side of the thing, though. Bloody knows. There's 2 frickin' beehives there. It's raining again. I'm poisoned. I'm panicking. God. That's a fucking hole! Be honest, whose stomach just jumped into their mouth? Mine sure did. Ads coming up, chat. We will be playing through, if that wasn't already obvious. Okay, big tree level. We're doing it. We're actually, that's not too bad. What time are we on? 10 minutes? How long did this take me last time? If I could shave off like 3 or 4 minutes off this section, I would take it. I could really do without all of the poison though, you know? Basically Spooderman. Hans Spooderman. I'm alert before sleep, back to work after annual leave. Good luck. Thank you very much. Hope you sleep well. Thank you very much for popping in. And I know that pain. I hope tomorrow goes good for you. About to get attacked by bees. Fucking stay over there, you little bee bastards. Oh my fucking god! Oh, the save. That's not terrible. That's not terrible. We can recover from that. The rain that fucked me. I think that's enough. Okay, we're up. I'm up, Seedlet. It's fine. Stop worrying. We can do this. You and me. Teamwork makes the dream work. I am... Oh, God. I'm not coming at that from a good angle. Oh, no. Egg. like I said before, I can't die now because this run's not repeatable. I've taken so many obscure, just sort of like indirect, had to have the item to do it turns. How am I doing on time? I'm 5 minutes ahead of where I was. Lantern is useless. I will take a mushroom. Please, sir, give me something to stand on. Oh! What did I say? 4 minutes. I said 4 minutes. And what did I get? 4 minutes. Just a minute. What's taking so long? Peak already? Hey, isn't it good when I don't have to like... Oh my god, there's fucking lava. Oh yay, there's fucking lava. There's lava, chat. It's gonna go great. Well, Sky, if you're upset with how long I'm taking, you can kiss my ass. Here, I'll get to that in a sec. I can't stop right this second. If he compliments himself. Above average peak player. Above average peak player, everybody. Above average peak player. There we go. That's the compliment. Jim, is yours a 4090? 4080, because there was like a 20% increase. You're looking at Ziggy's new PC. The difference between I am the bitch. The difference between a 4080 and a 4090 Super was so slim I didn't bother. It was like a 15% increase. Also at the same time, there's not a dramatic increase between the 4080 and the 5080. The only difference is the 50 series is powered by AI. Or has the AI chip in it. I can't remember what the technical thing was. Something like that. It's been a while since I looked. You've recently had a new PC. Your PC is newer than mine is. What are you talking about? Welcome back from the ads, chat. We have not died. Isn't it incredible? Oh, I didn't do one. My fucking stats are well off. I didn't start the new section, so that timer is slightly inaccurate. It's fine. So, Tropics was not as much of a save as it should have been. What is the snow? The snow! Oh my god! Capybara! Capybara, 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 capybara. I know where the cappies are today. Isn't that exciting? We don't often get to see them when I'm doing this. Because usually you have to look for them a lot harder. I was afraid of that. I have a bad feeling this side of the mountain goes absolutely nowhere and I need to be over there. There is a crack. It's not over yet. There is a crack. That piton that I've got is going to save my ass. bad. Please go away. Okay, I didn't pass out. I didn't pass out. I didn't pass out. Fucking hell. What have I got in here? I'm just gonna pop this. No, that doesn't get rid of... I'm gonna take that out. I'm gonna do this. Hi, Vadim. You know the game, Vadim. You know what we're doing. Going as fast as we can up a mountain. Hope you're doing well today. Thank you for exchanging your fire glow egg for a wild berry egg. Get up there. Thank you. What the hell's the edge of the map? That's the... Oh god, I'm going the wrong direction. I'm managing, thanks, Chim. No, thank you. Always a pleasure to have you in chat. I was like, where's the edge of the map? I'm still making time. This is still better time. I'm panicking. I don't need to be panicking. The kiln can still screw me. Don't need you anymore. Remember to hit the button. I will, thank you. That's more for my benefit than the actual, you know, that just helps me differentiate which section I'm doing faster than others. It doesn't... It's not too big of a deal that I fucked that up, but it's still irritating. Caldera is basically free! Hey mate, hope you're having a good day. Did you know the Caldera is basically free? Better than yesterday. Yeah, yeah, it's an improvement. We're doing it! That's what I told Josh, and he was like, how? Caldera is basically a leisurely stroll. As long as you're not falling into lava, it's a straight line. And when I say a straight line, the line is often diagonal, but it still counts. Also, it doesn't help that I've done this, but I have a full 10 minutes. Very bad. Very bad. Very bad. Oh ho ho! Please, stamina, please. Thank you. Holy shit. What a fucking save. lava is right there. Let's get up here and heal that. Holy Christ. Me yelling, keep running at the screen. Professional sports the same way. I have never been somebody that watches professional sports, but I understand the logic, the yelly logic. You know, how else will they get better if you don't shout at the TV so they can hear you? Am I right? Lava, I need you to go away because I need to go touch that chain. I can't. I'm literally, this is the worst way I could approach this. We've made very good time. Very good time. Watch it go really wrong in the kiln. That's very close to the lava. Okay, we're basically done with almost 6 minutes. Oh, hey, Nats. Don't pay no attention to my time. I'm only ahead of myself by 6 minutes. It's almost as if I planned it. I didn't, but it's almost as if I planned it. Okay, put the bag down. Do this. Chain launcher goes in main hand. Rope, go away. Rope, go away. You get out. You get spooled out just for the sake of argument. Food. Ooh. Food. Fucking Thin Mints there. Chef's kiss. Purell would have been better, but we'll take it. Chim, Half-Life is so... Oh my god, the thick mints! Half-Life is a very good game. I'm really glad that you're enjoying it. I did raise an eyebrow when you picked it up, but I'm so glad you're enjoying it. Okay, the prep time is going to be what slows me here. Honestly, I don't want the lolly. The lolly, suck it. Just to lock in the extra speedy time. Thick mints. Even more thick mints. Keep the marshmallow. I think that's as good as I'm gonna get. What have I got in here before we go? I've got... Okay, good. No. Please be lit, please be lit, please be lit, please be lit, please be lit. Cross your fingers for an absolutely astounding kiln for me, chat. Cross your fingers for an absolutely astounding kiln. If I had a kiln like that first solo run that I did, where I basically walked from the top to the bottom, I wouldn't hate it. Imagine dropping from a 58 to a 53 to a 37 over the course of a week. Dodger Caldera is free. I believed you. It was the person that you were playing with at the time that didn't really understand. It should have been. Caldera should have been free in that case, Kara. But it wasn't. I feel like I've gone completely the wrong direction, but we're locked in now. They just tend to underestimate and take really risky jumps. I mean, we've all been there. I think every jump I've ever seen Kara take in this game has been a risky one. And I say that with love. Need to get on my level, Kara. It's time. Need to start solo peeking like a boss. You can do it. I believe in you. And Nats. Nats too. I want you to get those solo peaks. Gonna hang out here for a minute. Wake up! Wake up! There's a ledge there. I've got... I was really fucking concerned that that was the case. There's a hole. Damn it. No stamina. I'm gonna wait for my stamina to come back. I'm running across the surface. It could very quickly become a problem. Where's the sun? Please let this be the right direction. I think I'm going in the right direction. Oh, it is. You know the game. Seedlit, you know the game. It's time to start fucking counting. If I can get sub 50. Stamina, please. Stamina, please. Fuck for not which way to go. No worries. Thank you, Vadim. Helicopter, please. Shit. Fuck! And I got broken glasses. Ooh! I think that deserves a secret unspoken dance party. Thank you very much for the bits. Ooh. That one feels good. That one feels good. That one, I will fully hold my hands up and say a good part of that was down to RNG. No, it's the game. The game is the game is the game. The game is the game is the game. Oh my god. I need to sit down. I like it when I succeed at a thing that I put my mind to. That was awesome, GG. 49, Kara. 40 goddamn 9. Where are my glasses? Where are my broken glasses? Broken glasses. And with that, I take my leave. Bye. Bye. Let me just write something down real quick before we get too far ahead of ourselves. I am very tired. 49 2 3 Okay, I'm ready. That was a lot of stress. I got tired just watching. I feel like I'm here for the glasses. Like, I'm beginning to unlock, like, the glasses I kind of here for them. So, before I sign off for the night, is there anything... Let me get my Steam up real quick. Because I think it's probably time, with a sub 50 second run, that I attempt to 100% the game. Escape the island without eating any packaged food. Eat 4 different non-toxic mushrooms in a single expedition. Escape the island without placing anything on the mountain. The rope is still the thing. Okay, I'm going to go into another run now just to sort of wind off the rest of the stream. Rope and mushrooms. The mushroom one is fairly easy. I've tried it a few times and not managed it. Like, I've actively looked, and there's always a reason for me not to do it. You could do it by the end of shore, right? Because there are at least there's 2 mushrooms in tropics. Yeah, the rope one is dependent on finding 10 ropes. And I've had runs where I found a shit ton of rope. And the fact, if Nats is still in chat, Nats, do you remember that run that we did the other day with me, you, and Kine, where we were like, why the hell is there so much rope here? The fact that we didn't accidentally do the rope achievement is kind of incredible. I don't remember. Just nod and agree. Just nod and agree. Also, Nats, can I just say, apparently, they've added cannibalism. So, when we do our runs on the weekend, if we fail for whatever reason and run out of food, me and Kine can just eat you. Please don't eat me. I mean... I'll think about it. I thought about it. No, everybody is fair game. I'm gonna sleep dark Kine and eat him. Eat Kine. I've never peaked. Yeah, but that means he's got less muscle on him. Like he wouldn't be as you wouldn't no. No, you are right. He would be less chewy. My next target as well. May, this might interest you in that case. My next target, there's a mod that allows you to have 20 people climbing at the same time. Nats, do you think between our communities we could find 20 players of this game? I have 16 on my friends list in Steam. Getting them all together could be frickin'... Seen it, Penguin uses it a lot. I think that could be quite fun. I don't think I'm gonna make this. Think of the voice chat. I mean, I think it would probably be maybe an hour because of it being so hectic with that amount of people in one spot. Like, I don't think I could do like a full 4-hour session of 20-person peak. Of course, I'm not looking for any mushrooms. I'm just climbing again and not finding any mushrooms. Please, can I have some rope? And quite literally 1,000 suitcases. Just in a room. Rummaging. Where are all the shrooms at? I wonder if you could get through that tiny hole. All I can think of is all of us who are socially anxious would be afraid to speak for fear of talking over someone else. Yes, I could see that. Wait, did you buy this? Sky, have you been holding out on me? Did you buy Peak? Gods no. What do you mean, gods no? It's an awesome, awesome game that I'm not addicted to at all and I can quit anytime I want. Yeah, I've got very quiet in a 20-person chat. I'd just be like, Seedlit. Every 5 minutes, I'd be like, hey, Seedlit. Hey, Seedlit, watch me dive off this cliff. Hey, Seedlit. Hey, Seedlit, watch me dive off this cliff. Hey, Seedlit. It's like, hey, listen. Sure, quit anytime. And then he never played Peak again. Disconnects. Wow. You wouldn't disconnect on me, would you? Wouldn't disconnect on me, would you? Would you? called me. I would if you called me out in a room full of 20 people. Yeah, wow. I mean, it's nice that you have a line. It's important to set boundaries in friendship, and I'm very proud of you for setting boundaries in this one. But I would like to take this opportunity to just say I would not be here today, speedrunning Peak, unless I had to carry a friend directly up the mountain. Nats, take a bow. It is very likely that I will soon have to climb vertically up a mountain with an entire person on my back. Also, they recently started playing Half-Life. Well, they played Half-Life today for the first time. You should go check them out, because they've never played Half-Life before. Because they're such a young'un, absolute young'un. Got 86. Show me your birth certificate. Oh wait, I'm not Pornhub. Half-Life is so good. Show me your ID. Do you think it would be ethical of me as a Twitch streamer that doesn't want anybody in my chat under the age of 18 to demand ID for people to watch me? Hey chat, do you want to give me your likeness? Like send me a photo of yourself so I can confirm that you're 18 plus? Don't actually do that. That's creepy as fuck. I look much younger than 58 because I'm fat. I'll show you mine if you show me yours. I mean, you've seen... This guy knows more about me than the average bear. I'm pretty sure... I'm not sure what else you could learn from seeing my ID. Yes, the purple tropics are back. I will hold my hands up and say I sort of just went straight through them. I'm after mushrooms now. Like, I kind of just want... I just want mushrooms. I just want mushrooms, and then I want Dolly to give me a forehead kiss. I've earned a forehead kiss with all of this speed running. I've built up a mighty need for forehead kisses. Not that I'm needy or anything. That's ominous. Dolly walks into the... carrying the cat. Can't give me a forehead kiss without being on. I got a forehead kiss, everybody. You didn't. That's a cat levitating as if by magic. Do not rub that cat's tail on my face. Concentrating. Oh my god! Ooh, adorable. I don't think those two things work in the way that you think they do. Is this your first time speaking to normal people, Seedlit? Are you... out of interest, Seedlit, did Josh tell you what he accidentally did? Last night, did Josh tell you what he accidentally did? I need to vet whether or not I'm like spilling his trade secrets. I might be about to cause a Oh, there's nothing to hang on to there. Well, fuck. Ah! No, 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 no. There was something else. You don't know. If it's not that, I don't know. Promise you won't be mad at him if I tell you. You have to swear. Your husband DM'd me by accident when they were trying to DM you. Let me just say, I've seen Josh in a whole new light. Yeah, but why was his cock covered in mayonnaise? It wasn't. It was not a dick pic, chat. It was not a dick pic. This would have been a whole different conversation if it was a dick pic. Oh, I'm not going to find these mushrooms, are they? I've eaten one and I've not found a second. Seedlit's husband did not send me a dick pic by accident. They sent me a picture of a plane. Oh yeah, the road plane, yeah. That was annoying. Can't get up there either. I was hoping I would find stuff a lot lower down. There we go, I'm fine. And it's been a bit of a dud. The old mushrooms. Probably gonna get eaten by the mist before long. Oh, come on. My only hope, I've got 2 suitcases on this side of the map that I've seen. My only hope is that they contain six lengths of rope. This one, nothing. Another one over there. Odd place to... I mean, it's 1 length of rope. You gotta do 10 in 1 run. 4 with change, maybe, because of the, like, a rope is, I think, 10.2, 10.25, sorry. Words, I can speak. I don't think this is gonna happen for me. Gonna get swallowed by the frickin' mist. But we did have a success. We did have a success though, chat. We did. Did you know, Ziggy Z, that I beat the game in 49 minutes 23? Isn't that just incredible? Aren't I just the best? Bye-bye, Hydrate, on the way to Sunderland. I hope you have the sweetest of dreams. No rope. Could say that's peak. It is. It definitely is peak. It's definitely a peak of some kind. Oh my god, with the lack of rope. Okay. What the hell is this? What is it? What is it? I need a pointing thing.
I've never seen one before. No one has, but I'm guessing it's a white hole.
Thank you. Raiders, hello. My name is Chimken, otherwise known as Chim. I'm a variety streamer. No, that's my raid message. Hi. It's been fun. It's been great. It's been even more peak, which is just getting very peaky around here. I have a collaboration of this game on Saturday, which probably means I will not be playing it Friday. But that means I either play Baldur's Gate 3 or something as a one-off. We'll see how we fare after a week of work. But yeah, it's been fun. I can't believe in, like... We've not had when I've had the stream timer on, when I've had this on, there's not been a single stream where we've not improved. And that's good. I'll take that. Like that's great. I expect to do that 58-minute stream and then never improve on my time again. The fact that we've improved it 3 times now, I'll take it. And there's a lot more room for improvement here as well, because the Tropics was not actually that slow, because I forgot to do the splits properly. So that's not 100% accurate. This time is. The main time is. The splits aren't accurate on that run. I'm kind of sad about. But if I can shave off a couple of minutes from each section every time I run, where's the limit? I'm going to have to start doing that stupid bunny hop move before long. Let me show you what I mean, just before I go. So, I talked about the bunny hopping thing. I've tried it a couple of times whilst actually doing runs, and I don't like the way it feels. So, what I mean when I say that, they do it, these speedrunners do it like that, and it speeds up travel time, because you cover the same distance marginally faster. You can tell when you're doing it successfully because he's throwing his arms out. We're gonna have to do runs where that's like the main thing I do for an hour, and I don't think my brain can take it. Everybody does it. It must work. I've seen people do entire sections in under 2.5 minutes. It is obscene. But they're using this mod that allows them to repeat a day, so they're learning one map and then getting world records, but they're not playing it like I am. So just to put it into context, when I've done these improvements, they've all been new maps that day that I've not practiced at all. So the fact that I've done that when people are breaking records off maps that they're repeating, I will pat myself on the back for that a little bit. I'm gonna. Chat, I want you to know that I'm really glad you exist. Thank you very much for the patience that you've shown me whilst I've been digging into this weird little peak addiction. It's been fun. Honestly, it's been super fun. I'm super enjoying myself. With the collaboration on Saturday, I'm probably not going to play this Friday because there's probably a thing as too much peak. So I'll let you know if anything interesting comes up for Friday. If you'd like to let me know something you might want me to play in the Discord. If you'd like to let me know something you might want me to play in the Discord on Friday, that might be cool. But yeah, we'll just see how the rest of the week goes. Chat, I want you to know that I'm glad you exist. Thank you very much for joining me this evening, and yet another personal best. At the beginning of my streams, I ask if there's anything I can be proud of you for. So at the end of my streams, I like to say something slightly different. Chat, I'm really glad you exist, but I'm also really proud of you for existing. The fact that you are here, the fact that you are perpetuating yourself, regardless of all of that other political shit we talked about at the beginning of stream, the fact that you are still going, the fact that you are still keeping yourself alive as best as you possibly can, that's really important, and it's really important to me that you know how proud I am of you to be doing such a thing. I will never ask you to be okay, because okay is massively subjective, but I want you to focus on that existence, whatever you're doing right now, and just keep going as best as you possibly can, and know that a large bearded man on the internet is rooting for you. A couple of reminders: you do not need to watch my content, you do not need to be in chat, you do not need to lurk in chat. The lurking is always appreciated. What I would like you to do is focus on that existence, and if my content can make that existence a little bit easier, that is the niche that I'm trying to find on the internet. Yes. What else? In 2024, we said fuck cancer. In 2025, we're doing something slightly different. It's at this point in the stream, I invite everybody still listening to type the word fuck in chat. We do so as it's sort of an energy that we're putting out into the universe in 2025, but fuck can also be a positive or a negative. You can say, fucking hell, I love peak. Fucking hell, very, very lightly, not trying to let it awaken something in me. I like this blue number up here. I like it. This makes me feel... This is new as a feeling to me. This makes me feel something new, and I like it. Fuck, I love Half-Life. Half-Life is good. Fuck, I love friendship. Like I've said already, I will be streaming with Nats on Saturday. We're going to try and get them a peak. I'm looking forward to it. I'm so fucking proud of you for breaking your peak record. Thank you. You can also turn these into or associate these with negatives. You can say fuck transphobia, fuck the Trump administration, fuck the British Labour government's treatment of the welfare state and immigration, fuck the state of economic, social, whatever's in 2025. Fuck epilepsy. Fuck Alzheimer's. Fuck losing people too soon. Fuck that word that Seedlit just put into chat that's I can never pronounce properly. Shrogrins? Am I close? Fuck people getting disabilities when they shouldn't have. Fuck chronic health disease. And fuck intolerance of all things. Because kindness costs absolutely nothing. And I hope you know that our community is an accessible one and that you are welcome here regardless of your situation. But the last person I would fuck is Trump. But fuck that orange fuck. Showgrins. Okay, Showgrins. If you're subscribed, I'm about to send you on a raid. If you're subscribed, drop a raid emote. If you are subscribed, drop a raid emote on arrival. If you are unsubscribed, there are some raid messages in chat. Use live. Da, 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 da. Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. I'm going to send you to Pixel, who is playing Alan Wake 2, one of my favorite games of all time. Go show Pixel some love. I'll be back Friday at the usual time. I very much doubt I will be playing Peak, but I've said that before, and look at me now. Go show Pixel some love. I will see you soon. Make sure you drink plenty of water this week. Make sure you hug your loved ones, sniff your beloved family animals. Do all the things that make you feel good about yourself, about the world around you, and I will see you on Friday. I love you all. Goodbye.